I'm heading out to go and eat now, so hurry up and bring the car around. And I think that I'll be finished around 11 tonight, so make sure to come pick me up by then. Good evening, Faye. You should know by now that that'll be impossible for me. I have work tomorrow that I need to get to sleep early for, and I still have to make dinner for tonight, so tonight isn't going to work. Huh? Are you telling me you're not willing to listen to your mother-in-law? There's no way that could be, right? If you try and look away from what I've asked, then you're asking to be divorced. You can say that all you want, but I have to be here to put my kids to sleep. I'm sorry to have to say this, but tonight is too difficult for me. Please ask someone else to take it out for dinner. What are you talking about? You really are a useless wife. Just when I was happy for you to finally have kids, you started to act all high and mighty because of it. I'm not trying to be high and mighty, Faye. What am I going to do if my grandkids end up as some brainless as you? I'd be happy if their dad's amazing smarts can save them from you. Well, if you're going to say that, then what is you asking someone to take you out to eat without giving them any warning mean about you? Excuse me? Avery, what do you think you're saying to your mother-in-law? You're my son's wife, and you have to do anything I ask. That's how I've made it this far as my husband's wife. And I'm sure it was tough for you having to deal with his mother. But if that really is something that happened to you, are you really content with doing the same thing to your daughter-in-law now? I never do something like that. Well, your kids haven't gotten married yet, so you have no clue what it's like. I'm tired of this back and forth, so hurry up and bring your car. If you're going to be so blunt with me, then allow me to be straight to the point with you as well. Not too long ago you had pushed me down the stairs, and because of that, I'm still having trouble getting around without something in my body aching. So right now, things like cleaning and work take more time to do, and I don't have any time left over to be caring for your needs. Really? Now that all happened because you were being a slow poke then. I was getting annoyed by you, and so I pushed you down to make you hurry up. And you just happened to be at the edge of the stairs when that happened. I know that what that really was you just trying to find a way to hurt me in some way. For the longest time, you'd always tell me that I stole your son from you, but I was just living with him after we'd marry one another. Well, in my eyes, you had never married him in the first place. I'd be very happy. I'm glad to see you could at least make a couple grandkids for me, but I think it's time you get lost. Ha! See? That's all you ever wanted with me. I'm just going to let you know that after this, I think it'll be very difficult for you to become closer with my kids. And I'll make sure that they see just how horribly you bully their mother. Fine. You're being cornered by me now, and that's all you can threaten me with. How am I being cornered by you right now? I haven't felt any sense of being defeated by you yet. I know that you're scared of me, making you get a divorce, right? That's why you're trying to use your kids as your last defense now. Say whatever you want about me, Faye. Just understand that today I will not be coming to take you out tonight. Well, if that's your final choice, then buy me a proper house to live in. Making me live all alone in this tiny house now. That's why I have to always get out of here to go play with my friends. We've already gotten the house for you, and just have to go over a few more things with the place. So just wait on the house a little longer. And another thing, have you asked Rob to come on and get you instead of me? If he hasn't started to drink himself yet, then he might be willing to come over and take you where you want to go. What are you talking about? That guy's busy with work right now. I doubt he'd ever have time to go out and drink after work, because he has to be by his office late every day. So that's why it's your job to take care of me. No, I have a job of my own that I need to focus on, so I'm not going to sacrifice my time for you. And not only do I have work, but I also have to do all the chores in this house alongside raising my kids. While your son is out playing any moment he can while he's not working. You You think it's okay to talk back about my son now? Why are you the worst wife ever? No, I'm just stating some facts. I understand though now. Let's finish this up. Are you not able to do anything about your mom? She's asking me to take her out to eat with her friends right now, but after telling her that I can't, she started going off on me again.
Well, that's because you messed up there. It's the wife's job to listen to every single thing her mother-in-law asks. And you're always home, so you have all the time in the world. So go and help her out a little.
Huh? I tell you this every time, don't I? Just because I'm able to do my job from home doesn't mean that it's easy for me. And asking me to do everything in the house because I'm at home working is a pain.
And? Are you not able to do anything well at home? Everyone else in the world is able to do their job as a wife, so stop trying to talk your way out of it and get to work.
What are you talking about, Rob? If that's how things are going to be, then you come home right now and help out here. All the dads in the world are doing that, right? But you, every night drinking and drinking away. It's time you stop doing that and think a bit more about us here.
And that's where you're wrong, Avery. You don't know anything about the world of men. Men don't have to do anything like that when they become fathers. However, you women need to as mothers, and that's the only way you're all supposed to enjoy your lives. And I'm sure doing chores and caring for the kids isn't as bad as you want me to think it is.
You think that I have fun doing all this housework every day? You've just saying that because you've never done anything in this house before. So stop trying to think you know what makes me feel joy or not, because you would never know.
So is that you saying that you don't care for our kids?
If you think me not having fun while managing everything and everyone in my house means that, then what does you drinking all the time mean? Is that you saying that you don't care about the kids?
Look, you're doing it again. You're trying to make everything about me when it's not. I've told you before that I am busy with work, so I don't have time to be home with all of you. You're already in the house, so make some time to do those extra things.
Then you come and work from home. Then you'll be able to care for the kids and do some chores, right?
Come on now. Men do not have to do things like that.
But I'm the one bringing in the most money here.
Shut it. You seriously need to shut the hell up. I'm working my butt off over here. This is the whole reason why my mom hates you, Avery.
You know that's not it, right? This is all because she knows that I'll be buying her the house. Before that, she was so happy to be around me. But now that she knows that I'm the one buying that house for her, she changed.
Well, she really wants to be in that new house, so she has a good reason for being so restless with you. Once she's in the new house, she'll go back to being kind to you, so just wait.
And what makes you think that? She's pissed because she believes that I have stolen you from her, and now she doesn't want me around you anymore. I think if nothing's done about her, she's only going to get worse around me.
And if that's the case, then what do you think I should do? Stop trying to get me all wrapped up in your guys' problems.
I'm not getting you wrapped up in our mess, because this is all our mess right now. You can't keep thinking you can just run off and avoid all the problems in our family, okay? At the moment, she still loves her grandkids, so they're not falling victim to your mom yet. But you saw how before she had pushed me down the stairs.
Well, listen, Avery. I don't believe something like that ever actually happened. I'm sure you just tripped while around her and fell all the way down those stairs, right? Or maybe my mom had tapped you on your back to get your attention and you freaked out and fell. I'm telling you, there's no way my mom would ever do something like push another person down the stairs.
You really are just like your mom. Both of you think like freaking jerks do. I'm done here. You seem to think that I'll just keep letting you use me as a punching bag, but I'd stop if I were you. Avery, what was that attitude you just had with me? You acted like you deserved some kind of reward for giving me my new house. So, right as you've gone to the bathroom, you're going to use your time in there to start talking about things between you and me? Also, what do you mean by me having an attitude with you? I'm talking about how awful of a woman you really are. When I get back out there, you apologize to me properly. And why should I do that? Because you acted like a complete idiot in front of everyone here. You butted into the conversation I was having with everyone to tell them you had brought this house for me. You don't have to tell them all that because that's already expected of you. Huh? Let me ask you this then. Is that really how you plan to act towards someone that just bought you a house? Saying this was all expected for me is the worst phrase that's ever entered my ears. Well, do you know what's expected from you after having a house given to you? Oh, please, Avery. I'm being so nice by letting you know all of this right now. Now, before you act out anymore, stop the way you're acting, and when I get back out there, you come and apologize for the way you spoke to us. Tell all my friends that you're very sorry for butting in like that. I have no idea what's going on there. I hate people that can never use their brain like you. I'll tell you this one last time and make sure to really think about it. I want you to come in and apologize to me when I get back out there for butting in on my conversation with all my friends to tell everyone that you brought the house. If you don't, then I'll make you divorce my son. If you don't like me talking about how I paid for the house, then give it back to me. That works for you, right? Oh, stop playing with me. I am being very nice to you right now, but you keep talking back to me and think you're all that. So if you keep that up, then you know what'll happen. What'll happen, Faye? Are you threatening me still? I am. Avery, your kids are important to you, right? What was that? Why are you starting talking about my kids now? Avery, if you continue to talk back to me with no restraint, then I'll do the same thing to your kids that I did to you before. When you say the same thing, does that mean you're talking about how you pushed me down those stairs and about how you poured hot tea on me? Talking crap about me in front of all your friends? Those sort of similar things? That might be what I'm talking about. I have looked at them the same way I look at my sons since they are kids, but knowing that they share the same blood as you do have really made me rethink my love for them. I think there's no reason to be nice to them anymore. It's time you stop it with all those threats, you pile of crap. Huh? Avery, what the hell did you just say? I told you to stop it with those threats, you freak. If you're just going to keep on wanting to hate and hurt me like you've been doing, then I'll leave your son for good. I've had enough of his pathetic butt now as well, so there's really nothing holding the two of us together anymore. So before you can lay a finger of any of my kids, I'm going to leave you all. Hold on, why have you done a 180? Well, whatever. This is what I've always wanted from you. So go ahead and divorce my son. Also, I'll be selling the brand new house that I bought for you, so hurry up and gather all your things. Huh? I'm not anything to you anymore, so I'm going to go and get my kids and leave. Now goodbye. Huh? Wait. What are you talking about now? Are you being serious with me right now? I have been serious with you this whole time. What's wrong? Isn't this everything you wanted? So bye. What are you actually saying, though? This house is now all mine, right? So I won't let you do anything with it. No, my name is still on that house, so I'll be selling it. And after that, you'll never be allowed to see my kids again. So goodbye. Wait, Avery. If you leave us the way you say you will, that'll make a bad image of me, right? I'm not asking you to leave this family. Huh? But you said that you make your son and I get divorced, right? So that would mean that I leave this house and the family, right? I don't want to stick around a place that's inhabited by you and Rob, so I'm out of here. Well, can you at least think things over? Talk with Rob about the divorce and take some time before you sign it. We've already signed the divorce papers and talked through all of it. So I can hand them in right now, meaning there's no problems on my end with leaving right now. Why? I gave up on trying with Rob after he didn't seem to care about the way you acted towards me. And I knew that if nothing was done about you, you'd only become far worse. So I told him that I'd leave him for good, and he agreed with me. For some reason, he has too huge of an ego for a divorce to affect him anyway, I guess. Don't you hate seeing that even your son was willing to give me up so fast? Ha! Well, if he's fine with it, then that's great. But don't you two think you should think things through for just a little while longer? And we definitely still need to talk more about what'll happen to my house after. Hold on, that's not even your house, Faye. And you'll be getting your lovely son back now, so we don't have to talk things over anymore, right? So you enjoy the rest of your little play date with all your friends today. Wait, I see now. I think I said a little bit too much. You're just upset with me because I started to bring the kids into it, right? But I promise that I'll never do anything to them, so you can relax now. I'm getting rid of anyone that would be willing to even say they want to hurt kids. That's all. Wait, I'm apologizing to you. Right now, right? You're getting too far ahead of yourself now. Then, if you're willing to get on the ground and apologize to me in front of all your friends, I'll forgive you. Huh? And after how poorly you behaved today, the only way I'd be willing to forgive you is if you apologize to everyone on your hands and knees. Why would I ever do that in front of all of them? They're all my friends. I'm getting tired of you treating me like I'm some kind of idiot. Well, that was a quick change in attitude again. Well, I have no more use for you now, so I'm gone. And I'll be making sure you're out of that house soon, so make sure to get packed up. After this, you'll be able to see who's really been backed into a corner. After that, the house and Avery bought for Faye was sold before Faye could even fight back. Faye was no longer able to enter the house because the retailers changed the lock on her, and now she's living in hell. And as for her son Rob, he never actually thought that Avery would go through with a divorce, and after never being able to see his kids again, has been left burning in the same hell as his mother. Avery was able to move back with her parents for a while with her kids, but soon after that, she used the money she gained from the sold house to move into her own place and start life as a single mother. After having forgotten where they stood compared to Avery, their attitude toward her really did end up tying the knot around their neck.